So I am here to talk about the 5 mistakes that I made when starting up my business. And this is hopefully to stop you from making these same mistakes. What's up, everyone? It's your girl Treasurelove, and welcome back to my channel. Okay, we're going to keep this video very short, sweet, and to the point. Before we get onto the topic, make sure you guys follow me on all my social media. We have officially reached 700 subscribers here on YouTube. So with that being said, make sure you guys share this video to others because now we're on the road to 750. We're going to win the race, short and sweet, like I always say. I'm not putting any pressure on myself, but like, get me to 750. And I mentioned in the other video that I had an LLC for 2 years. I ran a business for 2 years and I shut it down because it failed miserably. You guys were interested in what I did wrong. So I am here to talk about the 5 mistakes that I made when starting up my business. And this is hopefully to stop you from making these same mistakes, and obviously something that I've learned that I'm not going to take into my next business endeavor. Number 1, I realized that my purpose would change all the time because I have so many interests and have so many things that I want to, as so many people I want it to reach. Now, you really have to know what your purpose is your business, and who your target audience is, and basically what is the longevity of your business and why people should purchase from you. And that continued to change for me because I truly didn't know what that was. When you put yourself in a box, like you guys already know how I talk about niches and all these other things, my mind started to wonder what would it be if I expanded outside that box. Now when I do that, now I'm confusing people. I had a business called Spec Treasure Apparel and Beauty LLC, and basically I sold customized products. I sold jewelry, lip gloss, lashes, things like that. And basically it was about empowering women and making them feel beautiful. And I spoke about natural beauty, but then I'm selling lashes. I spoke about not allowing clothes to make you feel beautiful, but then I'm selling custom clothes. It was a lot. There was a lot of contradictions because I wanted to touch every single audience when that's not something that you can do. You really have to have a specific motive and a specific target audience. And this ties into that. Number 2 is that my aesthetic would change a lot, especially like on my Instagram, on my promotions. I would not have the same vibe. Like 1 minute I'm giving like 2000s urban, next minute I'm giving like country girl, farm life aesthetic, next thing I'm giving like spooky life, like emo, dark vibes, then I'm giving like this pop vibe, like then I'm giving greenery, then I'm getting this rustic look in all my ads. And it's so confusing. Like if your thing is farm life and you like the rustic vibe and you see an ad of mine where I put something cute on a shirt, like I don't know, the farm loves me more than my man, or I love the farm more than I love my man, or something like that. You come to my page and you see Black Girl Magic, then you see a Michael Jackson shirt, right? Then you see a hat that says Boss Babes. Then you see another hat that says Libras Run the World. Then you see lip glosses for sale. Then you see lashes for sale. Then you see bracelets, customized bracelets for sale with all these different themes. It's a lot. It's like, is this even a store? Is this a one-off shirt, or is this like a business? You know, is this like, can I continue to come back to the store and purchase? And that's the thing. People would not continue to come back to purchase because my aesthetic was so different. Like they'll buy one thing and there's no need for them to ever come back because I didn't have anything else to match that aesthetic. And this also tied in because I did a lot of pop-up shops and events. So people would buy my things at the event but wouldn't come back and order more because they only liked what they saw in that very moment. And when they go to my website, they wouldn't even see most of the things that they saw at the pop-up shop. So it was 2, 3 is that I cared way too much about what other people thought about my brand, and me starting a brand, and me struggling, and me asking people, hey, please buy, please click the link in my bio, all those things. I cared way too much about that, and I really shouldn't have, but I did. So with that being said, that made me feel like I don't want to promote this too much because I don't want people to get annoyed. Oh, I just cared way too much about what other people thought. I would do things like Halloween theme, Christmas theme, and people would love it, but then people wouldn't buy like my trauma queen shirts and things like that. So Yeah, it was a lot, and I cared way too much about how people viewed me as a entrepreneur because I wanted to make it so bad. I wasn't focused on the brand itself. I focused on everyone around me and what they thought, which is so not what you're supposed to do. Ties into my fourth thing, which is just terrible marketing skills due to embarrassment and just thinking about everyone else instead of myself. I feel like I could have marketed 10 times better. I could have used resources better, but I think now that I graduated, I've learned so much more about marketing and I can kind of see where I went wrong in a lot of those areas. But at the time, prior to like my marketing knowledge, I didn't really know what I was doing. So, um, yeah, that all, and this all everything I've said before this point ties into this number 4 bracket, which is not knowing your target audience, not knowing your aesthetic, not knowing your purpose, not standing true to what you started this business for, and allowing other people's opinions swayed you in any which way. And the fifth and final reason that I failed as an entrepreneur is because I did not invest properly into my business. I was always looking for a quick, cheap, fast money grab. And the products that I would use would probably not be the best products. I mean, nothing was harmful, like lip glosses and the glue and all that kind of stuff. Like, nothing was harmful, but I could have had higher quality products. So let me just give an overview of things that I sold. So I sold custom made lip glosses. I sold lashes. I sold customized bracelets. I sold the gems that you put in your Crocs. I sold hats, hoodies, t-shirts, and long sleeve shirts. All customizable, but I also had my logo, which was Trauma Queen. I don't want to say subtitle, but like a business within a business, or a kind of like a title within my business, and that was Trauma Queen. And then above that, I had the Spec Treasure Apparel and Beauty. And then when I would get up and I would talk about my business, I would mention things like my podcast, which only had 2 episodes at the time. And I would mention things like my YouTube channel, which had under 300 subscribers at the time. It's like none of it meshed. None of it made sense at all. Yeah, those are the top 5 things that I did that I know that caused me to fail as an entrepreneur for my very first business, which I say this with pride. I do not care what the negative, the naysayers. I really don't care, because at the end of the day, I learned so much from running my own first business by myself. No big, huge sponsorships, no handouts, no like thousands of dollars fell in my lap, nothing like that. I truly had to do it on my own, day in and day out. Y'all could go back 3 years and see the vlogs. I literally spent 24 hours, 48 hours at times staying up making things for events and things like that, filling orders. So it's never that I didn't have the grind, because I did, but I did not. I worked harder, not smarter, and I took the cheap way, and you don't get any great outcome if you're not investing into yourself. But that is all for today's video. If you guys want more tips about my entrepreneur life and the business that I had, and if you guys want me to take you on the journey that I'm starting up soon, please give this video a huge thumbs up. Make sure you guys follow me on all my social medias. Comment down below something nice, anything that you've learned, anything that you want to share with the gang. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!